Battlefield Podcast.
Hey guys, it's Tim, aka Darkness429 from the Battlefield Podcast. Today's going to be a little different. Today I wanted to sit down and have a chat with you guys. And I really wanted to talk about the future of Battlefield. Just in general, not Battlefield 4, just what EA and DICE could do with Battlefield and how I feel they should proceed in the coming future. So we all know that DICE Stockholm is working on the new Star Wars Battlefront series. Now, to me, that's exciting. This morning I was thinking about it. I'm like, wow, that's it's gonna be a breath of fresh air to have a new title come from Stockholm. There's been a lot of talk about Battlefield 5 or Bad Company 3, and that DICE and EA are just gonna keep pumping out new Battlefield titles almost every year. Now, thinking back about Call of Duty and what really killed it for me, I think was the oversaturation of it. Yeah, there was no real hype built up behind those games. There was some hype built up behind Battlefield 4. I think the hype was I was getting tired of Battlefield 3, and I feel like that was the same for a lot of you guys, is that Battlefield 3 was just becoming redundant. It was boring. It was the same thing you've seen over and over and over again. And Battlefield 4 was something to fill that gap, that missing piece. And then I feel like we got a hold of Battlefield 4, and it was nice, and that honeymoon experience was fantastic, and then it kind of wore off, and the bad patches, things that we've experienced in Battlefield 3. It's nothing new. These patches that come out and they fix something and they break something else. Yeah, it's frustrating, and yes, the release of the title was very shaky, but it's nothing new. It's things that we've all experienced as gamers, and I feel like it was frustrating for us as Battlefield fans because we wanted this game to be something that fixed it, something that filled that gap, and it just wasn't there. So guys, if a new Battlefield title comes out soon, are we going to have the same experience? Are we going to have that quick feeling of, oh my God, a new Battlefield game? And then, that hype wears off and we're just stuck with another Battlefield 4 with new maps or reskinned weapons? Is that what we're going to end up with? I think about Hollywood and how they operate. In movie titles, there's a pretty long gap in between titles, and one, it's production. I mean, yes, there's a lot of CGI and there's a lot of time and different locations, and it takes a lot of time filming all that. But also, I think they do that in order to build hype around their titles. So should the video game industry follow that same mentality? Should we try to innovate and bring out new things? Or should we just keep with the old saying that if it isn't broken, don't fix it? Yeah, I feel like that's what Activision's been doing for a long time is they know their Call of Duty series works. Why should we change it? Why should we build a new graphics engine? Why should we work on all these new things when we know that it's not broken and we know that it works? We know that people will buy it every year. Now, to me, that's an oversaturation. That's of the gaming industry. I feel like it's just getting watered down. It's just constantly you're just inundated. You're getting smashed with the same thing over and over and over again. To me, that's boring. To other people, they don't care. To other people, they love it. They enjoy it. But for me, with my Battlefield, with something that I have a lot of passion for, something that I've been doing for a really long time, I would really like to see some hype built up around it again. When I heard Battlefield 3 was coming out and not really playing any of the other titles since 2142, because of it switching over to console with the Xbox 360 and Bad Company, I was excited. This Battlefield 2 veteran gets to play Battlefield 3. And that excitement was amazing. Getting to jump back on with Chalk 1 and our buddies and playing Battlefield 3 was awesome. And I really miss that excitement because I don't feel like it was really truly there with Battlefield 4. So I feel like with Bad Company, this could be something new. It would be something that would be nice to have. Let's lay off Battlefield for a little while. Let's have Battlefront come out and let's have a little bit of a break. Let's build up that excitement and that anticipation with Battlefield. Hearing that Battlefield 5 might be some cop simulator, what is that? That's not my Battlefield. That's something completely different with the Battlefield name slapped on top of it. And I feel like if we keep doing that, if that's the way the community is going to go, it's going to just kill itself out. It's going to die because it's not the Battlefield from the Battlefield 2 or the Battlefield 2142 or even the Bad Company. You know, I would love to see Battlefield 4 just get the support that it needs to keep it going. I would have loved to have seen a bigger gap in between the DLCs. You know, I would love to see a good true break from Battlefield. Yeah, and you know what? Not even bring a Battlefield 5 out. Let's wait 2 years, 3 years, even 4 years and bring out a Bad Company. You know, wait for the next cycle to come through, but it's not going to happen. Sadly, they know that it's not going to work that way. And the video gaming industry is something that's completely different, and it's not gonna happen. But I wish it would. I wish they would stop focusing on Battlefield, you know, work on Battlefield 4, and then, you know, when Star Wars Battlefront comes out, then build that up a little bit. Get that going. It's something brand new. Something new to next gen. It's new to PC gamers, because we really haven't had a Battlefront game for a very long time. So it'd be very interesting to see what this looks like with the Frostbite 3 engine, and the producers from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 working on this. It's exciting. It's something new. But I feel like if we keep on pumping out Battlefield games, it's just gonna water us down. It's gonna thin us out, and I don't think that we're gonna want to stay with it. Now, there's definitely some hardcore gamers, Battlefield gamers, that are out there that'll stick with it through and through. Then I commend you. I really do. You guys are diehard fans, and that's amazing. But I feel like with some people, it's just not going to happen, and they're going to fade away, and they're going to move on to other titles and other games and other companies. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Battlefield. But guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What do you think should happen with Battlefield? What DICE should do, what EA should do moving forward? Should they really just keep pumping out Battlefield titles? Is that something that you look forward to? Because I don't. I would like some hype and some excitement build up behind those. So let me know. If you guys like the little commentary, you like what we're doing here at the podcast, please make sure to hit the old like button. Tell your friends about this video, and let's have a discussion down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, you like what we're doing here, please make sure to hit the old subscribe button. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us at BF Podcast. Or you can head on over to www.battlefieldpodcast.com for more social media links, for Twitch channel links, all that good stuff. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.